So I was looking around Amazon Video because I didn't know they also had like free stuff that you could watch as a Prime person.
Yeah.
And they have all the old episodes of Unsolved Mysteries. Did you watch that as a kid?
Oh, totally.
So that started in what? The 80s? Early 90s?
Yeah, I'd say late 80s.
I don't remember when it was on, but I remember...
Wasn't it on like Friday nights after like 2020? Or before 2020?
I have such a shitty memory, but I remember watching it as a kid.
Uh-huh.
And it always freaked me out.
Yeah.
At all times. Scary
100%.
music, freaky fucking mannequin host guy.
Yeah.
Who was always wearing a trench coat and suspenders at all times.
I'm surprised he never did anything crazy.
What do you mean?
Like never got like...
Canceled?
Yeah, like the guy from Unsolved Mysteries has an unsolved mystery, and it was the person. We finally solved that mystery. I don't know.
He was a
'Cause
person
that's how
the whole time? That was the mystery?
He was one of the guys that had... You know what I'm trying to say.
I do know what you're trying to
Yeah. You know what I fucking mean. Okay, Falzone.
I'm not your target audience here, though.
Right. So he was one of the guys that committed the unsolved mystery and found out years and years later. Is that guy even alive?
No, that guy's not alive.
Yeah.
Something stack, and we looked it up yesterday, and he died in like 2003.
Oh.
So this is our
R.I.P.
memorial.
Yeah.
Very creepy. He
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the job done.
Yes. He had like that weird voice.
Yeah, his chin was like...
Oh.
He had like a jaw. It almost looked like he had like a prosthetic jaw, like Miss Doubtfire. Mm-hmm. And he was just like very... Like he only blinked when it was absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
And he just had no problem delivering this deadpan whatever. And then they found the woman's face, and her face led to what could only be a brush with her ex-brother-in-law.
4 mysteries that have no explanation. Perhaps there are answers, but perhaps there are only questions. Join me
for this fascinating edition of Unsolved Mysteries.
But I'm watching this shit. We got 3 episodes in before I realize they're using the people that they're interviewing who were really part of the story, like the ancillary, like the woman who got married, the woman who got murdered's friend, and therapist, detective, the person who found the face, the manufacturer of the motorcycle. All these people who were involved in the thing are in the reenactments of the thing. So that's what would happen. They would tell you the story of this unsolved mystery, and they would use reenactments to help tell the story.
Yeah.
But because there were no actors alive in 1991, they grabbed people. They would grab like, oh, your sister got her face cut off by chainsaw guy?
Let me interview you.
Be in the reenactment.
Hey, we're talking about an unsolved mystery here. We're going to change your voice, though, and blur out your face.
Sometimes, once in a while,
Yeah.
at the request of the other person. But a lot of times it's like, okay, so you remember when we told when the detective came up to you and told you that your sister's face was in different parts of the country? Do your reaction to that in 5, 4, 3, action. Okay, not being sad enough.
Okay, I'm going to need you to turn the sadness up.
Okay, so you know how you have PTSD from this
Right.
situation? So you don't even have to act. You just feel what you're feeling, and we're going to film it.
Oh, so your mom was there and you watched your mom get beaten to death?
Bludgeoned with a motorcycle?
Yeah.
And you're feeling that in 5, 4.
And then let's bring in the grandmother and have the grandmother ask her questions and let her, pull it out of her.
Yeah, you told me your grandmother cried for 3 months straight when this happened to her daughter.
Right.
Do you think she could do that again on cue? And 5, 4. Very
Action.
sad. Do you think they ever solved the mystery because of that? Do you think they're ever like talking to one of the suspects and they're like, okay, so now we're doing the scene, day 2, scene 5, where the detectives come to your house and ask where the body is. We're gonna do that in 5,
Maybe.
4, 3, 2, 1, action. You be the cop. You ask me where the body is.
Do you know where the body is?
Under the farm. Fuck. Nope. Never mind.
What do you mean?
I said
Under
that
the
it
farm.
was. Can you read in the script? Where does it say that I said?
Can we
No,
get,
don't radio. No need to call the sheriff.
Can we get a warrant out for
I
Under
meant
the
in
Farm,
the-
guys?
I don't know
All right,
where it
can you
is.
tell me again
Let's take
what
that
you
again. I'll say
remember
it in
from
5,
the name?
4.
Do you remember the name of everyone that was involved?
No,
Do
I've never
you-
killed it.
Where were you? No one asked you if you killed anybody.
What?
What are you talking about?
How do I know you didn't kill her?
I didn't.
Give me the camera.
I wasn't even a cop then. Why don't we start from the beginning?
What were you doing?
Where were you on the night of?
He accidentally gives himself
Yeah.
away. Well, I killed my wife. I mean, I was out drinking with the guys.
I mean,
Driving through Oregon.
that dirty witch deserved it.
So weird when they would interview people who were suspects, and they were like, "Yeah, I hated her, but I didn't kill her, but she got what she deserved." And then they fast forward to the end of the thing where they do the updates, and they're like, "Turns out he did do it."
Yeah.
Like, no shit, dude. No shit. He just told you the whole story about how the love of his life was murdered by somebody else, and he didn't like flinch or blink heavily or show any remorse for the whatever. Of course that guy did it. What's wrong with you? It's always the person who's closest to the person.
Always.
Unsolved mystery, my ass. How
Yeah.
about yet to be solved?
The
mystery?
husband did it. The wife did it. The babysitter may have done it.
Uh-huh.
It's always somebody that's
Very
within
rarely
like
is
5
it, like-
people
Yeah.
length of you.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, between our generation growing up with that
Mm-hmm.
and fucking all these podcasts that are like, let's dissect a murder.
Yeah.
People are just going to be good at murdering people.
Well, it was like too America's Most Wanted. I watched that shit religiously.
Yeah, but they had a lot of, and they solve a lot of those. Wasn't that guy? See, okay,
If
here's
you know
what I remember.
anything about this,
Can you
please
Can you
call.
hit the skizance real quick? So what I remember about that, and I'm sure we could look that up, even though I don't feel like it, is that the host of that show was opposite of Creepy Johannes
Oh no,
from
he was
Unsolved
like
Mystery, and
yeah.
his daughter or something was killed by someone, and they helped solve it or something, and then he was like, I'll do that for other families.
Yeah,
That's the idiot version of what really happened.
right.